Hey team, Mark Zeese here, Bible Land Explorer. I trust all is well with you in the place where you are. In the place where I am, it's worth asking the question, why do you seek the dead among the living? Well, that's because this press of folk here have come to look at the spots of some of the most famous Egyptians of history. This is the Valley of the Kings. It's an impressive graveyard, necropolis, that was used at the end of the 2nd millennium BC by the royalty and by the nobility of ancient Egypt. Calculated in terms of royal families, we're talking about the 18th, 19th, and 20th dynasties. But why here? Why in this narrow, rocky valley on the west bank of the Nile? Certainly this represents a new strategy. As you think about the history of Egypt and the history of tomb building, and you go back to the period before, we know that people were buried in pyramids, which were huge stacked stone constructions that sat on the flat places, the public places, the visible places of old Egypt. And this represents a whole new strategy for sure. Instead of burying people in the wide open or out in the public places, people are being hidden up into the canyon walls. Perhaps this is one reason why folks were buried here. Another reason why folks are buried here may have something to do with the dryness of the climate. As you look around, you can see that it's very, very dry indeed. And we're well above the water table of the Nile here in the bluffs of the West Bank. And up here in these dry areas, a body would be preserved by the heat. If nothing else, it's probably 100 degrees here right now, and it's just 10 in the morning. A third reason why here may have to do not with hiddenness or not with climate, but maybe with the very good stone that you can see behind me. This is very, very good limestone, and tunnels and rooms dug down into this stone are not likely to collapse. And perhaps it's this geological security that explains why people chose to be buried here. And then I guess the final reason why here may be a theological one. At the very top of the hill above our heads, you can't see it from where I'm standing, but recognize that way up there somewhere, there's a pyramid shape at the top of the mountain that may be explained if we go all the way back to the Old Kingdom Egypt and think about the mythology of being buried beneath a pyramid shape. It was believed that a body buried beneath a pyramid shape would be preserved. Perhaps the pyramid shape representing in some kind of a mystic way the rays of the sun coming down from a single point above and reaching the earth beneath. And so this Valley of the Kings may have been chosen because it, even though it's not a pyramid proper, it still preserves that pyramid idea. So these reasons are just among some of the reasons which may explain why this place was used for burial, why this place is attractive to so many people today, and why this place is so significant for the study of the architecture and the theology of ancient Egypt. We'll talk to you later. Take care.